this is no joke. Many people believe that weather manipulation was used for Hurricane Helene, then somehow coincidentally stalled over the rare lithium-producing towns of Western North Carolina, which is the exact location of the largest lithium deposit we have in the United States. Now, something to keep in mind while moving forward, ever since we left Afghanistan, we have lost the ability to mine lithium there, where most of it used to come from. Now we are stuck having to fill this insane demand we have for this lithium right here in the United States. Once again, the largest deposit being right over the towns that just got completely destroyed by this hurricane. Alright, so before I tie this all up with this lithium situation, this video you're looking at right now went super viral over the last few days. We have over 3 million views on this clip here, where we are talking about these weird anomalies that were taking place right before landfall of Hurricane Helene. There's a lot of controversy about what's going on here, but these things pointed directly to where we saw landfall. Not only that, but we saw some weird scalar looking beams in there, a lot of weird stuff that we were breaking down, and it's causing a lot of talk about this situation, which is the point here. We've already established that weather manipulation exists, but I want you to take a look at this website from 2007, my friends. That's 17 years ago. And it came out from the Telegraph. It says, "Scientists a step closer to steering hurricanes." Now, in this article, they explain how they are using technology in order to control, manipulate, and steer these types of storms, including tornadoes. So when you take things like this, and you also add these patents that have been out for decades, you begin to see a picture being painted of what is really going on. Now, this isn't to say that every bit of weather is manipulated and controlled. It means that they have the capability of doing this, and it's right in your face. Now, I can't say for sure that Hurricane Helene was controlled by this type of technology, but it certainly looked like it was, and it certainly did epic, record-breaking damage that we have not seen in any of our lifetimes. So this will come down to you making your own conclusions and taking the data and making your own educated decisions on what you're seeing. We are in a place in history where it's almost impossible to be able to trust our own media or government, and I don't need to go over explanations on why that is.
So starting first with the big picture, this is the Gulf of Mexico. You can see sort of Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida over here. The area of disturbed weather that we've been watching for a while now has acquired enough organization to be classified a tropical storm and has thus acquired the name Milton. Right now, Milton is situated way over here on the southwest of the Gulf of Mexico with maximum peak wind speeds of 40 miles per hour and the pressure of 1,006 millibars. Now.
All right, everyone, welcome back. October 6th, 2024, and we are tracking soon-to-be Hurricane Milton. We are expecting this to be a hurricane later on today, and then making its way towards the western coast of Florida as a major hurricane. Once again, we warned Florida 4 days ago now about this storm, and now quite literally every single outlet is talking about this. So right off the bat, the data we have for Milton right now, as the posting of this video, Milton is still considered a tropical storm at 60-mile-an-hour sustained winds. This may already be a Cat 1. In fact, I project it to be within the next couple hours at most, at 991 millibars. And take a look at this, moving east at 5 miles an hour. That is very significant, and we're going to talk about that because this is a super rare spot for a hurricane to form. Not only that, but then to move from west to east during its entire lifespan is also super rare. Its lifespan is also super rare. Let's not forget, we also have Hurricane Kirk out here, as well as Hurricane Leslie. Not too much threat to land as of now. Also very important, I'm aware we are in the Western Gulf right now, so there is time for this path to change. As of right now, the GFS has landfall taking place around St. Petersburg, Florida. There, this is ranging between a Cat 2 and a Cat 4. Some of these models even have this thing a possible Cat 5. I don't see that happening, but we need to be very aware of landfall changes because, as you can see, a lot of the models have this thing going from about Clearwater and Spring Hill south. There are a couple models that have it kind of hooking north sooner, so still a lot of time for things to change here. But all in all, we are looking like a guaranteed Florida landfall of some sort. Now, I knew right off the bat this storm was going to outperform. Look at these storm cloud heads that are shooting up from the central area of the low pressure system, Milton. These are literally explosions taking place, explosions of energy, and that lets you know that this thing is really ramping up.